There is no doubt that one of college football's most exciting players is Colorado football star Shedeur Sanders, who seems to be expected to play one more year with the program in 2024 before setting his sights on the NFL draft next year. Before then, there have been scouts and executives that have gave their thoughts on the senior quarterback and how his game can translate to the NFL. While it was a strong start for the Buffaloes, winning their first 3 games, their season ended in disappointing fashion on a 6-game losing skid. Sanders was impressive throughout the season, where it was known that the Colorado football team's offensive line had poor play that led to immense pressure to the quarterback, though one AFC scout told Jordan Reed of ESPN that you can't teach the poise he has. When they actually protected him, you just simply can't teach the poise that kid plays with, the AFC scout said to Reed. They crumbled after those first few games, but in those first games, Shedeur showed that he's capable of operating at a high level when he has time. Last season, Sanders threw for 3,230 yards to go along with 27 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in his first year with the Buffaloes after spending the prior 2 with Jacksonville State, both teams coached by his father Deion. The comparison that one AFC North scout would mention to Reed about Sanders is Cincinnati Bengals and former LSU star Joe Burrow, who is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's Burrow because they're just never phased in those high-pressure situations and plays with swag, the scout said. Does Sanders have plenty that he needs to clean up? Sure, but that type of calming presence is why Joe came into the AFC, and it didn't take him long for him to experience success. There has been conversations about Sanders' draft decision, whether he is a high first-round pick or even a day 2 selection, but with a comparison to Burrow from the one scout, he went with the number 1 overall pick in 2020. As for a team Sanders may land on, one NFC scout mentioned the Dallas Cowboys as an avenue owner Jerry Jones can go to if the situation falls apart with Dak Prescott. With the Dak contract mess happening and struggling to pay their other stars, you better believe that Jerry has it in the back of his mind what the benefits of a young and cheap QB could be for that team if they crash and burn again in the playoffs, the NFC scout said. Imagine a home state kid whose dad not only played for your franchise but was a highly successful player, and Shedeur is the type of player that'd embrace the star on the side of his helmet. There is no doubt that a Cowboys and Sanders reunion would be an exciting story to develop, since Shedeur's father Deion was on Dallas from 1995 to 1999. However, before they can focus about the draft, Sanders will look to lead the Colorado football team to new heights as they open the season on Thursday, August 29th against North Dakota State.